about, about studying, about passing on knowledge, essentially,
Yes.
right? Passing down knowledge is the most important thing that we can do,
Yes.
right? And just to me, it was impactful. You can see one of the brothers on the channel, Big Mike, it said it in his own words about him taking his time with his own children, and how that's really the basis of, like, what's wrong with the country is people not educating their
Exactly.
children. I just wanted to give
Right.
you a chance to respond to his comment, on this in this forum.
Perfectly said.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
He when he said that, I responded
yeah,
to that, and yeah, perfectly said. There's nothing to add to that. I mean, when he spoke about it, I mean, teaching our kids is what we should be doing, right? But
right.
we've added, right? We've put other things in the way, right?
Hmm.
Okay, technology, video games, right? Cell phones, right? And stuff like that. We put these things in the way of, right? But the most important thing that we should be putting in front of our children is this knowledge.
Yeah, yeah. Because it's funny, like, video games are teaching your kids a lot. You
Yes,
know,
and what I'm saying, yeah, exactly. So I guess what I mean is, I completely agree that they should learn that. But what I'm saying is that if they are not knowing
yeah,
the basics of who they are as a
yeah,
family,
yeah, yeah,
right,
yeah,
that's already taken away. So yes, you will have. I think that's a second form of knowledge that
yeah.
everybody should know,
Yeah, absolutely. I
right?
mean, yeah, it's a primary. I mean, like, because the stuff you see in media right now is a lot of times, like, there's messages and all that stuff, and if you're not paying attention, your kids are gonna get some messages that are kind of crazy. You
Oh,
know?
yes, absolutely. I was just talking to someone about the Call of Duty,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
right?
Uh huh.
I mean, but these, right? But
Yeah.
those are video games, right? That's not real life. So, right?
Yeah.
People have these images in their mind of how a video game is,
Right.
right? But the true actuality of dealing with that in real life is something completely different. But in the mind of a person,
Yeah.
that's what they're thinking about,
Yeah. Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
Right? A video game like the Call of Duty and there's other ones, right?
Yeah.
So I am not a big video game person,
Hmm.
right? But I do look at video games, right, online and such, right, to kind of get a familiarity of what they're doing,
Yeah.
what type
Yeah.
of knowledge is there,
Right.
right,
Right.
how it's being used. And I'm gonna tell you, what you just said is spot on,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
right? They do teach us things that
Hmm.
it's just that's amazing.
Yeah,
So
it is. Like, I'm a
I agree
gamer.
with you.
I haven't gamed in a long time, but I always kind of consider myself a gamer, and I was always shocked as they expand these stories. The first things they turn to are mythology. Now they
Yes,
take
of
these
course, yes,
stories and they kind of morph them for their own good. But I mean,
right,
major titles are based off of the stuff you would see in mythology, and that's something
right,
I always locked into. So the gamer audience, a lot of stuff I do is kind of geared at them, and you'll be shocked at how many times we get gamers who come on this channel and talk about, there was a god or a deity that was referenced in the game, and now they want
right,
to know the real truth about, or here's some more information about, about that character. So a lot of them come right over here and read about, especially when I do like the Gods of War and things like that. They're always up on
exactly,
that, and all the Assassin's Creed stuff, and that's where people start getting interest in, like, the Magi. A lot of
exactly,
times, like, so they are being exposed to it, and it's just what message do you want them to get about it. We talked about, even as simple as the Thundercats, as simple
oh
as
yeah,
that,
oh yeah,
but they
oh yeah,
are teaching your kid, or us. It was us, mom, grandma. They were teaching us about ancient Kemet in the way they wanted us to learn it, and
exactly.
that's where it becomes